anyway, I met up with Billy, and I stayed there the night, and the next day I found digs in number 10, Manchester Road.
Right.
You know where George White's
Yes.
place is?
Yes. I know.
Just next door
Okay.
to them. And I managed to get a job in the British Rail, in J1 shop.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the foundry. And that was hard work. Anyway, I stayed there for I developed a bad stomach again.
Right.
Bearing in mind I came out of the Irish Army with a bad stomach.
Yeah.
And of course it redeveloped when I was working in the van with all that dust and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I was advised to get out of there and get a job out in the open air.
Right.
And then that's when I moved to Caen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I worked for a Colonel Leward in Caen, up in Charhill,
Right.
behind the monument.
Okay.
And I stayed there until I got well again. By the time, while I was there, I got an old Triumph motorbike, 500 twin. And that started me on the road for getting around the country a bit. Anyway, time went on and I got fed up out there and I came back because it was a bit quiet for me. I wanted to get back into swimming.
Yeah.
So I came back in, I managed to get a job in the swimming bath. I was a very good swimmer.
Oh, Milton Road.
So I got a job in Milton Road, yeah.
Okay. And what did you do there?
Bath
then?
attendant,
Yeah.
yeah, sort of lifeguard.
Yeah.
So I stayed there for a while and then got transferred over to the corporation buses because it was all owned by the corporation
Yes.
them days.
Yeah.
So I got transferred over to the buses as a conductor, and then I became a driver. That was all right. Don't ask me how long I stayed there. I can't remember now the exact dates, but I eventually got a job on the BRS on the Arctics up Drove Road
Yes.
by Christchurch,
Yes, I know.
and that started me on the road again. But I kept in contact with the old man at the odd letter and whatnot.
Yeah.
And eventually, there's a big jump now, going back towards the 60s. I found out he had an accident down the pit. He lost 3 fingers, 1 hand, and he couldn't do much anyway. But anyway, I thought I'd go up there for a while to see if I could do anything.
Mhm.
By this time, I had 3 sisters and a brother by the second marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was fine and dandy. And they, of course, they were all young then. I always remember I had an old Anglia. About the first car I bought. I drove up there. I stayed there. Well, I got transferred up there, sorry.
Oh,
I got
right.
transferred
Okay.
from Drove Road up to Riddings
Right.
in Derbyshire. It was only a small little depot.
Yeah.
But I used to be the wagon that used to pick up bricks all over the place. I used to get lime from Buxton and went over that to Liverpool Docks and whatnot.
Mm.
Yeah. So I stayed there for about 2.5, 3 years. Had a go at doing the old garden up. Mind you, I was young and fit then. And anyway, eventually I got fed up and I wanted to come back down to Swindon again. Right. So I came back down to Swindon in 1963 and managed to get a job in Plessis where I met his mum, Hilda,
Right.
and the rest he can tell you. Yeah.
So you've been in Swindon ever since then.
Yeah.
So, do you consider Swindon to be a good place to live? Do you like living here?
Never out of work, Caroline. I was never out of work while I was here.
No.
Well, he'll tell you, I was always in work, never out of a job.
No. That's
No.
good. That's good.
So, you know, I've got a lot to thank Ireland for, I suppose, being born there and whatnot. But my loyalties lie in England because they gave me the living.
Yeah.
You know, they gave me the living. Yeah. And as I said before, all my family are here, so
Yeah. But
yeah.
you go back to Ireland on a
I would,
regular
because there's
basis, don't
nobody-
you?
there's nobody relying on me now,
No.
and I can always come back for a visit and just that and the other.
Yeah.
It'd be too dear to end up over there.
Yeah, it's an
Too
expensive
expensive.
place.
Yeah. I'd love to go over there.
So, what is it you miss most about Ireland?
Well, my own generation, like my sister-in-law, which is the only one left now, and obviously my brother and whatnot. Billy moved back over there in 1974.
Oh, right,
Yeah, and
okay.
he seemed to like it, but things were different then. His family grew up a little bit earlier than mine, sort of thing. And he seemed to like it there. But I like going over for visits. And I do get on well with the Irish people, obviously. Even though I'm sort of half English, if you put it that way. And I like the camaraderie to get up to. Everybody seems friendly. But the only thing that's really stopped me is finance.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
I think I'd be slightly happier over there, given my age.
Yes.
You know.
What, the lifestyle, what, the fresh air, the open countryside.
Exactly, yeah.
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 It is a beautiful country, isn't it?
You get out and about a bit more, less traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a quieter way of living.
Yeah.
I say if you can't do something today, leave it till tomorrow.
It's a slower pace of life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I miss. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you very much, Joseph. I really appreciate you telling the story to us. It's been very
quite
interesting.
welcome.
Thank you.
Well, welcome. If there's anything else.